Hello friends, welcome back to Restart UPSC. So far we have completed 60 questions, right? Now let's start with the 61st question. Right? Now, who or which of the following is the custodian of Constitution of India? Custodian of Constitution of India. This point is directly mentioned in the Lakshmikant chapter. The answer is very simple. Yes, it is Supreme Court. Right? Now see, few people may say President can be the answer. But see, President can be removed on the basis of violation of Constitution. So how can he become the custodian of Constitution when the removing clause itself is on violation of Constitution, right? So in this way also you can eliminate the option. Okay, it's not President, it is Supreme Court outrightly, right? So this is very straightforward question, friends. But since UPSC has given President, Prime Minister, and Lok Sabha in the options, we need to read these chapters very well. So Union Executive becomes very important. Most of the polity questions will be on Union Executive, Parliament, right, fundamental rights, DPSP, all these things. There are few most important chapters and we need to revise it multiple times. Right, and judicial as well. Here, since Lok Sabha is there, this Parliament chapter. Right, now coming to 62nd question. The Accelerated Irrigation Benefits Program was launched during 1996-97 to provide loan assistance to poor farmers. See here, till here it is correct, but it is not to poor farmers, it is to states. Right? So this statement becomes wrong. Now, the Command Area Development Program was launched in 1974-75 for the development of water use efficiency. See here, friends, it is a very general statement, right? There is no such what possibility of making such type of mistake, any changes or all these things, right? This is a very straightforward statement, and this statement is true. This CADP was launched for the water use efficiency. Okay, and with the participation of citizens as well. So, second statement is correct. First statement is wrong. Answer will be 2. Okay. Since these programs are outdated, but since UPSC has asked on these uh, programs, schemes, we'll try to make a short notes on these programs as well. Okay. Who knows whether if not in UPSC, in other public service commissions also, this question may be asked, right? Because since UPSC has asked, other public service commissions, they may take this question entirely and ask a different question. So we'll try to make notes on this as well. Right? Now, coming to 63rd question. The Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee is constituted under. This is a very basic question, friends. We know it is constituted under the Environmental Protection Act. Right? Now see, we have to read about GAC, right? And how the approval is given, right? And we have to read about all these acts as well. Okay. Now we have BT cotton, right? GM mustard, BT brinjal. It is not approved, but only BT cotton is the transgenic crop which is grown in India, right? So we need to read everything which is related to GAC, and since UPSC has given these acts also, we need to refer these acts as well. Okay. Now coming to 64th question. In the Mekong Ganga Cooperation, an initiative of 6 countries, which of the following is are not a participant or participants? See here, friends, if this is relatively easy question only, because see here, if we know that Mekong Ganga and Cooperation is between India plus 5 other Asian countries. Okay, now see, if we is asking for not the participants, right? If we know that here Bangladesh is not part of Asian, China is also not part of Asian countries. So 1 and 3 should be there in the options since he is asking about not. Now see, there is only one option. It contains both China and Bangladesh. So answer is C. Clear? Very easy question, friends. No need to know about which are these 6 countries. If you know that this program is between India and 5 other Asian countries, right, we'll be getting the answers. Now let us know what are the countries included in this program. Right? It is Myanmar, right? Then Thailand. Okay. Next Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Okay. So here this is Mekong River. It is originating in China. It does not flow through India, right? Even through Bangladesh as well. Okay. And Ganga, of course, it is our mainstream river up after Indus. Right? It is the largest river. Okay. So we have initiated this cooperation for the cooperation between the tourism, transportation, education, okay, and improving the connectivity and improving the closer contact between all these nations, okay, for our benefit and for their benefit as well. Okay. So here if you don't know, the simple trick is just to know that it is between India and 5 Asian countries. Now coming to 65th question. Basel III Accord, or simply Basel III, often seen in news, seeks to. We know these Basel norms are related to banking system. Okay, this is for the sustainable banking. Right now, see, let's go to the options. See here, biological diversity. Right now, see, emissions, greenhouse gases. See here, chlorofluorocarbons, chemicals. Right, we know it is related to banking sectors. To improve banking sectors ability. Answer is D. Very simple question, friends. Nothing much to discuss. Right. But now we need to know about Basel norms. Here is asking about 3. So 1, 2, 3 Basel norms. This becomes very important. Right? Let's make notes on this. Of course, I think whichever source we are following, they will be having all these things included in it. So let's revise from our notes also. Right? Let's make short notes on this. I'll try to share in the Telegram also. Okay. Coming to 66th question. The winds which blow between 30 degrees north and 60 degrees south latitudes throughout the year are known as westerlies. See here, friends, here UPSC has played with the nomenclature. It is given N here, it is given S here. If it had been N here, this statement is correct. Okay, see here, this is equator. Okay, this is 30 degrees, 60 degrees. Here it is like this, easterlies, right? And here it is like this, westerlies, right? But he's asking 60 degrees south. If you have not recognized it, then this will get wrong answers. We'll go with the wrong answers option. So one is gone here. Now the moist air masses that cause winter rains in the northwest region of India are part of westerlies. Yes, we call them western disturbances. Right? They are part of this westerly system only. So answer is 2. Right? Now what becomes important, friends? We have to know about the trade winds, okay, jet streams, all these things, and western disturbances also, right? And this diagram is present in NCERT. We have to look at these diagrams, right? This Hartley cell, Ferrel cell, polar cell, they are, all these things we need to revise. Okay, this is also a very simple question, but UPSC made a change here so that if we do not say it properly, we'll mark the wrong answer. Right? So, coming to 67th question. With the reference to Indian Ocean Rim Association for Regional Cooperation, consider the following statements. Okay. It was established very recently in response to incidents of piracy and accidents of oil spills. See here, friends. It was established in 1997, not recently. Here, this goes This is in 2015, this paper. So see here, UPSC wantedly made this words in this statement so that it becomes a wrong statement, right? So one is gone. Now see, this is an alliance meant for maritime security only. So here in this statement, it has given one extreme statement. Here also an extreme statement. Okay. So even this statement is also wrong. Even if we don't know about this IOR ARC also, we can solve this question easily. Okay. Now coming to IOR ARC, it is a regional forum, right? It is headquartered in Mauritius. Okay. Not only it's about maritime security, it is about investment, disaster management, okay, scientific cooperation, and all the other things, blue economy, fisheries management, even empowerment of women also, academic and scientific things, all these things are there. So let's try to make notes on IOR ARC as well. Okay. Now coming to 68th question. Which one of the following movements have contributed to a split in the Indian National Congress resulting in the emergence of moderates and extremes? See friends, we already saw many questions on Indian National Congress sessions, right? Here, this answer is very simple. The split between moderates and extremists that has happened in Swadeshi movement because of the issue of the Swadeshi movement, whether it should be confined to Bengal or it should spread across India. Right here, answer is A. Is very simple, but here we need to read. We need to read about the Congress sessions. Okay, and see here all the movements are listed here. Civil disobedience, non-cooperation, quit India. Right. So all these things will become important. We'll revise from spectrum. Okay, these are the important topics which UPSC is focusing upon. Equal to 69th question. In a particular region in India, the local people train the roots of living trees into robust bridges across the streams. As the time passes, these bridges become stronger. The unique living root bridges are found in. See friends, if we know this answer, it is well and good. If we don't know, just try to leave. But there is some sort of trick here. Why? Because see, is telling train the roots, right? So they want bridges where it happens where there is large water streams or when there is large amount of water in that region, rains, all these things. So most probably answer would be Meghalaya if we don't know. But yes, answer is Meghalaya only, right? See here in Meghalaya, we know in Mountain Ram region and Cherrapunji, there is almost rainfall on every day throughout the year, right? And there the people who are living, they belong to scheduled tribes. So maybe in that way also you can think that here the people train the living roots. Here we know the scheduled tribes who are living in the forest, they live close to the nature and also they make the nature sustainable to their users. Okay. Now come to 70th question. Tides occur in the oceans and seas due to which of the following? Friends, this is basic NCERT question, nothing much to discuss. It is because of gravitational force of sun, moon, and also centrifugal force. See here, if this is Earth, this is moon, so I'll draw Earth big, moon, and sun. Okay, if this pulls this way, because of the centrifugal force, the tides form in the on the other side also. Right? This is basic NCERT question, friends. Right? Answer is 1, 2, and 3. So what we have to do? We have to read NCERTs related to geography. See, UPSC is asking about tides as well. Right? Most of the cases we know tides occur because of sun and moon, but if this point is particularly clearly mentioned in NCERT, okay, this type of low hanging fruits we should not make mistake, right? Now coming to 71st question, in which of the following activities are Indian remote sensing satellites used? See here friends, we need to know where IRS it is used, right? It is not used in real time application. Okay, it maps the earth, but it is not used in the real-time applications. It is I think it is a polar satellite. It covers the Earth, okay, but it does not focus on the earth in the real-time situations. Okay, it is now coming to option C here, assessment of crop productivity. Yes, we can monitor this. Now locating groundwater resources. Yes, it is not a real-time data. It does not change in seconds or minutes. And mineral explorations. Yes, see here telecommunications like TVs, right? All this radio, phones, all these things. These are real-time applications. So can't be 4 as well. Now traffic studies. See here traffic is also real-time. Morning 7 o'clock there will be no traffic. After half an hour traffic will start. Right? So 4 and 5 should not be there in the options. So answer is 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Sometimes we have discussed in earlier as well. Most of the cases application based questions, right, in the UPSC answer would be all of the above. But here it is not the case, because here UPSC has asked the question based on its application. If we know how IRS works, IRS satellites work, right, it is very easy. Most of the cases people tell that generally in science and technology application based questions go with the all of the above options. Okay, but at least if you don't know, you at least try to look at the options, like look at the statements which it has given, right? Even sometimes what we do, sometimes we know that okay, we know the applications, but since we know the trick that the application based questions in science and technology are generally all the options are correct, we'll not look at these statements and we'll mark all of the above. This happened with me many times, okay, in test series and while practicing this paper also. Before making videos, I'll solve this paper on my own, friends. Okay, then I go through the solutions, then I do keyword analysis. Okay, then I will make videos. So I've marked this question wrong. I have marked this question is also wrong. I'll show you. Yes, here haven't seen 60 degrees south. Okay, that's why I'm expressing all my mistakes with you. Okay, here answer is A. Please be careful with the application based questions also. Okay, coming to 72nd question. Consider the following states. Okay, Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Mizoram. In which of the above states do tropical wet evergreen forest occur? To occur, we need rainfall more than 200 centimeters. See here, Himachal Pradesh, it is here the rainfall is not more than 100 centimeters, not even 50 centimeters also. Right? So these two options are gone. Yes, Mizoram Northeast, Arunachal Pradesh Northeast. Right? From Bay of Bengal branch, it receives maximum amount of rainfall. So we can find tropical wet evergreen forest there. Right? Answer is 1 and 3. Now, what becomes important here? We need to make notes on forest, vegetation, right? And also region where it has distributed, right? It is there in NCERT, also in 8th class textbook, and even in the 11th class textbook also it is there, right? Even if we go through those chapters also, it is more than enough. For prelims, it is enough. Now, coming to 73rd question. The term IND ARC, sometimes Syrian news, is the name of. See friends, most of the cases, I think it is part of current affairs question maybe. Okay, sometimes we may not know about this. The people who know, they'll mark the question directly, but I'm talking about the people who don't know. Even when I was solving this question, I solved this in this method only. Right? See here, it is giving int ARC. Let's break this word. From int, maybe it is referring India. Right? From see here, ARC. Okay, let's keep this aside. Now let's go through the options. An indigenously developed radar system inducted into Indian defense. Okay, India's satellite to provide services to countries of Indian Ocean Rim. Okay, so here it is India here. Okay, but still we didn't find any relation with ARC. A scientific establishment set up by India in Antarctica region. Okay, somewhat we can link this. See here, Antarctica and region. Okay, maybe. Now see, let's go to the last option. India's underwater observatory to scientifically study Arctic region. Okay, see here, most appropriately, this would be the answer, right? And I have another way of solving this question also. This is not, I didn't find this trick. I have seen in the video of Triple C. There is a channel called Counter Coursing Crusade. Okay, so in that video, in that channel, I've seen that sir explaining how UPSC will trick us and how we can solve these type of questions. Here, friends. Now let's see the questions before and after this question. Now see, this is 73rd question, right? What is 72nd question asking about? Tropical evergreen forest. So it is related to environment, right? Now see, 74th question, sir. Forest carbon partnership facility. Forest carbon, right? It is also related to environment. So definitely 73rd question also should be related to environment only. Okay, this trick, it is not my friends, it is not mine. I'm giving total credit to Triple C. He calls himself Anakin Skywalker, but it is not his name. But please remember this channel name, Counter Coaching Crusade. Maybe most of the people you might be knowing this channel. That sir has explained it very clearly. See here in our UPSC paper, we'll be having questions in the set wise, right? See, section wise questions will be coming. Quality related questions will be in one place. SNT questions will be in one place. Economy related questions will be in one place, right? So in this way also you can check that, okay, this question will be definitely on environment. Now see, here it is defense, then satellite. This is science and technology, right? Now see, scientific establishment. No, even you can call it here also scientific. It is there, no? Then in where we can find environment related one. See, underwater. This one word will indicate that this option is related to environment. And since this question is related to the environment, why I'm telling it is related to environment? Because the question before it and after it are of environment only, right? So in this way also, we can mark this question correctly. Okay, you can at least check whether this the option which I have chosen is correct or not. Okay, go with this word breaking. Okay, breaking the term into pieces, and also check whether the options are check whether the question is from which subject. It is from science and technology or environment. Okay, in that way also it helps to converge to the option, right? The answer is D here. Okay, okay, but this trick I'll give total credit to this Triple C channel, right? Now coming to 74th question. Sorry here. With reference to forest carbon partnership facility, which of the following statements is are correct? Now, it is a global partnership of governments, businesses, civil society, and indigenous people. Okay, let's see. Now, it provides financial aid to universities, individual scientists, and the institutions involved in the scientific forestry research to develop eco-friendly and climate adaptation technologies for sustainable forest management. Selling, giving financial aid to universities, individual scientists. Right? What is telling? Global partnership. Right? See here, it is facility, not a fund. Right? It just maybe it just assets. It provides only facilities, right? Not the funding to even individuals. It is at global level, and how it can provide financial aid to individual universities, all these things, right? So this statement probably wrong. Okay, we can solve this way. See, most of the times UPSC will pick such type of facilities. Maybe it may be in current affairs, but most of the cases we don't know about these questions, but we cannot leave because leaving all the questions becomes also suicidal, right? So we need to check whether where the UPSC is making mistakes, right? See here, UPSC wanted the included this word. Okay, now coming to third statement, it assists the countries in their RED plus efforts by providing them the financial and technical assistance. See here, it is a facility. Okay. Now here it is in correlation with the question with the question. It assists. fairness and technical assistance, right? So this statement become correct, and even this statement be correct. You see here, we know 2 is wrong, so these two options will be removed. So 1 is true, right? Even if you don't know about 1 also, you can keep it aside. Now see, we know 3 is also correct. Answer is C. In this way, we can converge to this question, to the answer, right? Now see, what are the things which becomes important? Forest carbon partnership, we need to revise on it, and red plus and red also, right? These things are part of our conventional notes, which are sources we are following. So let's revise these topics from our sources. Now coming to 7th question, right? Which of the following was given classical language status? Okay, this question was asked in 2015, and we know in 2014, right, the language which was added was Odia. And outrightly we know, if even if you don't know that in 2014 Odia was there, at least we know that Odia is classical language, right? See, sometimes we don't remember years, but we know that Sanskrit is part of it, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, and Odia, right? Even if you don't know the chronology also, check the options. We know Assam is not there, Bhojpuri is not there, Konkan is not there. If we had given here Tamil, Telugu, then it would be the problem. Then this question would be the tough question. But he made it easy by giving other language which are not there in the classical language list, right? Here answer is Odia. Okay, and this question becomes very important because in 2024 5 other languages also added. What are those languages? Let's make a list of it. I'll write it here itself. Please update it with you. Okay. Marathi, right? Pali, Prakrit, right? And Assamese. Now see here, Assamese has come. We have given in the options also, right? And Bengali, right? Update in our Lakshmikant textbook. We have to update it in the Lakshmikant textbook also, because we refer all these things from Lakshmikant, right? Okay, please remember this. Now we are having 11 classical languages. Okay, this is a very simple question. Now let's go to the 76th question. With reference to the organization known as BirdLife International, which of the following statements are correct? Okay, it is a global partnership of conservation organizations. Yes, it is an NGO, right? Answer is, this statement is correct. The concept of biodiversity hotspots originated from this organization. It was not from this organization. It was given by a person called Norman Myers. Okay, somewhere in 1990s, right? So certain statement is wrong. See here, 2 is wrong. 2 options are gone. Now, it identifies the sites known referred to as important bird and biodiversity areas. ABS. They are called ABS. Yes, BirdLife International. It identifies the sites. Right? Answer is 1 and 2. See here, friends. BirdLife International, Wetland International, okay, Amnesty International. All these things UPSC is asking, right? So we need to make notes on all these organizations, right? Even IUCN, it has asked, right? And environmental is the most favorite topic of UPSC, and organizations related to environment subject are asked mainly. So we'll focus on those topics, right? In PMFIS, it is given very much clear. Okay, maybe in Shankar IS also it is there. I don't know. I'm referring PMFIS for my environment, right? So let's revise all those organizations from our notes, right? Our sources, whichever textbook we are following. Now, coming to 77th question. Which one of the following countries of Southwest Asia does not open out to Mediterranean Sea? This is a very simple question, friends. It is, answer is Jordan. Jordan is a landlocked nation. Okay. So what becomes important here? We need to know the bordering countries of Mediterranean Sea. Since it has asked about Mediterranean Sea, we need to know about Black Sea, Baltic Sea, North Sea. There are many questions in 2024, I think so. It has asked about North Sea. right? And UPSC also asked about Black Sea, right? Caspian Sea, all those things. So these become very important. And also all these Middle East nations also becomes important because they are in news. And UPSC has asked about the bordering nations of Afghanistan, bordering nation of Ukraine. So this time maybe UPSC may ask bordering nations of Israel, right? Even Syria is in news. Okay. So all these nations will become important, and Middle East is also very important. All the landlocked nations we have to know, and whichever countries are in the current affairs in the news, we have to know the bordering countries of those as well. And also we need to make notes on the countries which are bordering the water bodies. There are many mnemonics about it. I'll also share those notes on a Telegram channel. Okay, let's revise it. And there is one other channel called Recall It, where he will be giving many mnemonics for the national parks, all these things. If you want, you can go to this channel as well. Okay, it's not a promotion, friends. I am referring to this YouTube channel. That's why I wanted to share with you. Now, come to 78th question. In India, in which of the following types of forest is take a dominant tree? Friends, uh, take is the forest. So take is a tree which belongs to tropical moist deciduous forest. Okay, this is also part of NCERT, friends. The vegetation chapter it is there. Okay, nothing much to discuss about it. Now, what becomes very important is, see here, it has given types of forests, right? So we need to read about this forest and also what are the vegetation in it. So definitely maybe flora and fauna may also be asked. Flora and fauna, right? All these things we should make notes out of it. Okay, I'll try to prepare it and I'll share in the Telegram channel. Right? Now, coming to 79th question, friends, this becomes very important because this Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, it was filmed in 1995. Now it has completed 30 years. So PSC definitely focuses on this, and even RTI Act also 20 sorry 2005. Okay, it has completed 20 years. Right? UPSC has its focus on this 20 years completion, 30 years completion, centenary completion. Right? All these things. Here, if we know this is a platform for the women empowerment. Okay, Beijing Declaration is about women empowerment. Bletchley's declaration is on AI, right? There are many other declarations also. I'll make notes on it. Okay, I'll try to share in the Telegram as well. So see, this declaration also asked, UPSC is asking, right? So we need to make notes on all the declarations which are there, very important declarations like AI safety, okay, on antimicrobial resistance, okay, Chennai declaration, okay, most important things. We'll try to make notes on it also. Now, coming to 80th question, the last question for this video. Each day is more or less the same. Dear friends, each day is more or less the same. That means the sun rays are falling vertically on that throughout the year. That means it should be between the tropics. So it is talking about equator, right? Here only we got the answer. Now, let's see the other points. The morning is clear and bright with the sea breeze. As the sun climbs high in the sky, it mounts up and dark clouds from then forms. Sorry, clouds form. Then rain comes with the thunder and lightning. But the rain is soon over. See in the NCERT also we see that 4 p.m. rainfall in the evenings. So it is entirely talking about equatorial region, right? This is very simple question, friends. But what are the things which becomes important to us is, see, is asking about regions. All these things are biomes, right? Mediterranean climate, savanna, equatorial forest, right? So let's revise all these things. It is there in this young textbook, right? No, we'll revise that chapter. Okay, and thank you. Please try to subscribe to the channel. Please like, please share your comment, please share your valuable feedback. It helps me in improving my explanation. If you have any issues, please let me know. Right? And please share to your friends and family who are preparing for this competitive exams. And thank you, friends. Let's meet in the next video. Jai Hind.